And baby, this just in. We gonna go over, how Lil Durk'S Hitman laughed about killing Lul Pab, you know what I'm saying? So with all of the self-incrimination that Durk had done over the course of 2023, it would only be a matter of time before people began to put things together. And unfortunately for Durk, on the internet, Reddit forums, and in YouTube videos, people would continue to speculate, man, on these quite obvious crimes. In his February 2024 interview with DJ Vlad, FBG Butter would ask how Durk is still outside when everybody knows that he had to pay. He paid to have Quando killed and got Pab killed by mistake. Butter then, seemingly with inside knowledge at this point, months before any arrest took place, would hint towards one of the Pab shooters actually telling the police that he did it for Durk. Quoted as saying, the police know I work for you, cause they say Shorty flat out told they like Little Dirt they do to do that. And he paid me to do it, showing receipts like this gave me real money to get this man gone. Despite having an explosive start to 2024, winning that Grammy for his inspirational song, All My Life, behind the scenes it seemed that Durk was fighting his demons from the very top of the rap game. He was notably absent for a short period of time, and in June 2024, Durk revealed that he'd actually gone to rehab for an addiction to codeine and Xanax, explaining how he was living too fast and decided that he wanted to focus on his family and peace. So, we got word that you were in rehab. Yeah, right. I was going to embrace it, you know what I'm saying? Because it helped me a lot. I won't even say it was tough at first. It was tough at first, but it ain't that tough, cuz I already knew what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was holding me back. And what was that? What did you want? I wanted better. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a better man, a better father, a better leader, but more action. So I got to make sure that self is good before anybody else. It helped a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking clearer. See, my main goal is peace. You know what I'm saying? Being with the family and staying out of bull. You know what I'm saying? Durk would open up about feeling that his life was too fast before rehab. Moving fast. I'm moving fast, making excuses. You know what I'm saying? And letting the drugs take over me. Drugs, saying, yeah, just like the codeine and everything. Just that is what it is, codeine. Yeah. But You Don't Make Me Durk would drop a song commemorating his release from rehab, being seen in a Louis Vuitton suit in a skinnier frame. The song was called Went Hollywood for a year, and it was a pain song with a 3-6 Mafia-inspired bridge that sounds like Durk is actually saying farewell to his beloved codeine and cough syrup. In one line, Durk says that he'll give $1 million to somebody who can prove he's a snitch, and another $1 million, but then appearing to stop short of rapping finding him, as well as bragging that he has killers in his circle sharing his money and cars and mocking someone, saying that their homie's killer is still alive. But for Durk, it's been a year since revenge. It seemed that Durk was back trying to put a brave face on things and attempting to get his career back on track. You know what I'm saying? This month, before his arrest, Durk releases a new song and music video as a teaser for his upcoming album. The song called Turn Up a Notch, and just over 1 week later, he would release yet another track, this time with an interesting title. The song was called Monitoring Me, and obviously had a theme to suggest that Durk indeed knew that the authorities were watching his every move. It also had some very suspect lyrics where Durk says that he can send money to his killers in his own name, and that he doesn't know if the feds are setting him up or if people are snitching. In another line that seemed to refer to attempt to kill Quando that resulted in Pab's death, Durk says that he would say his shooters missed their target because they were so close, as well as rapping more lines that he could use money to have people killed. Then backtracking, saying that his killers will murder for his friendship regardless of payment, man. As well as bragging about having seen his killers commit murder, then backtracking again, saying that he didn't see it. He just heard the shooter shot out, get up to the victim, and going on to say that it's his enemies post their locations. His people will go there, and openly admit that he pays for his people for more than just murders, hinting at a dual role as label and a murderous group. Not only was the song another self-snitching anthem, baby, but it came with music video filmed at, you guessed it, a gas station. This was a strange time. And once again, Durk was seen to be living a double life, clearly going into promotion mode. Durk was making major moves in the music industry. But unlike the recent song release, some of what we was doing was actually positive. Durk's 32nd birthday was coming up on the 19th of October, and he was planning to make this one special, announcing his first annual birthday show at Chicago's prestigious United Center, home of the Chicago Bulls, with a concert capacity of 23,500 people, man. This show was epic, baby. And Durk drove from the dressing room to the stage behind a literal convoy of Hellcats and track hawks, man. Then performing the song, that very name, from the back of the moving pickup. It was also a star-studded affair, with Durk bringing a number of huge names in the rap game out, like Boss Mano, Sexy Red, Bernardo Wick, who performed Who Wants Smoke with Durk, and even Lil Baby, man. Another interesting move was choosing to use the event to unite with Chicago's top content creators, sharing the stage with prolific interview host DJ U, man, and rapper turned Instagram comedian FYBJ Maine.